Um, the first thing I want to say is, and I know all of you already know it, but this wonderfully useful organization has a crackerjack staff. The board and upper management are people, and not everybody has this, and when it's very apparent when the leadership doesn't have it, they have a real gift for personnel choices. And I'd just like to congratulate them for that. That's why this organization is doing so well. That and people supporting the staff so they can I was really surprised when I was called and asked if I would accept this, and I wasn't really sure I should at the beginning, because I've done little to nothing for the United Way in my life. My father, who got the first award, worked very hard for the United Way. He was for years on what he called the pie splitting committee. Now, that was the old community chess days when the motto was give once and for all. It was a collaborative of the charitable organizations in town who had promised to one another that they wouldn't raise individually and on their own, wouldn't raise any operating funds. They could raise capital campaigns if they wanted to, but no operating funds. And the United Way was like the development office for all of them. But once they got the money in, there was somebody that had to decide who got what amount that year. And that was the pie splitting committee. It was about 5 people, and Daddy was on it for years. Now, that wasn't the formal name of the committee, but when he talked about it, that's what he called it. I have no idea what it was called, something much more dignified, I'm sure. Unlike him, as I say, I haven't really, I'll give you my list of activities on behalf of the United Way. When I was in 4th grade, I wrote a paper about the meaning of the red feather, which I don't really remember what it was, and I tried to Google it recently, and they all said it was a symbol, but nothing on Google told me it was a symbol of what. And then at the same time, when I was in high school, I was the chair of the philanthropic committee, which we all call the Red Cross committee, so we didn't have to spell it. And one of the things we did was to collect for the United Way. And I tried when I was a young adult to go door to door for the United Way. I had one child sitting in the stroller and one standing in the little basket behind you. Remember strollers like that? But I just find it so difficult to knock on strangers' doors and ask them for money. I couldn't do it. So that forever after that, I just write checks. I do it for the United Way with great joy, because I know what you do in this community, although I must say it's changed over the years, and you're no longer just the development office for several charities, but that you do an enormous amount of work, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Somebody that's for the staff suggested I might want to talk about principles of giving, or they mentioned one in particular, so I'll tell you. First, I believe, as one of the people here has already said, it's okay to make a flyer on an unknown organization, a new organization, a struggling organization. You don't have any shareholders to report to, so if you fail, you fail. If the organization fails, it fails. It's not wasted money. You've contributed to somebody's education, your own as well as others. But ordinarily, these are some of the principles I live by. First, you give to organizations you trust. Not somebody else, is doing it, so you want to be a part of the group. A lot of people, there may be people who want to go to galas. I don't particularly, but thank you for inviting me tonight. And please give unrestricted funds. I don't know how people who always give restricted funds think the organizations are going to operate. They got to pay salaries, including the development director. They've got to do some capacity building if it's a good organization at all. And I just don't understand people who give restricted all the time. It doesn't make any sense to me. The other thing I would suggest, and this is the last point I'm going to make, is give consistently. People get bored with organizations. There are fads. You can tell, I'm active with a couple of applications, and you can tell what's in style by what you're getting. This year, it's all STEM, which I'm for. You know, I'm for STEM education, but it's all STEM and reentry. All of it. Now, not all these folks are doing that stuff, I just bet you. And not all of them are doing a good job. And in 5 years, it will be something else. But that doesn't mean there aren't some good STEM organizations and reentry organizations you should continue to support. So I ask that you give consistently. And thank you all for honoring me. And thank the people who made the little film tonight. It's a pleasure to work with those folks. I mean, that's who's doing the work, the people you saw earlier. But thank you very much.